Changed yesterday when this missile was tested? How did that change the contours of geopolitics?
I think two things have changed. Number one is the actual physicality of the ICBM. It's an intercontinental ballistic missile. The North Koreans have had 86 missile tests over the last 5 or 6 years. This is the first one that goes that distance. And as you know, it puts in range for the first time Alaska. It puts in range for the first time the northern part of Australia, if you do the radius that way. This is new, but they still don't have a miniaturized warhead to stick on top of it. But the second thing I think is new, and why the game is changing, is because of a clear statement from President Trump in his tweet this morning, which says, we've tried with China. China's trade with North Korea, in fact, has gone up 40% in the first quarter. We had to try with China, but that's the end of that.
It strikes me, reading that tweet, and it is an important tweet, I think, how it fits in with what the president has said about the era of strategic patience ending. He's had an ambassador on the ground in Beijing for 6 days now, total. The meeting at Mar-a-Lago with Prime Minister Xi, I believe, was just 2.5, 3 months ago. How much patience would you counsel the U.S. president to have versus what he's been demonstrating?
Mar-a-Lago bought time, and many of us who were seeking to express a view at the time were saying that you need to, one, establish a high-level process between Secretary of State, Secretary of Defense, National Security Advisor, and their counterparts around North Korea. Give it an initial 3 months and see where you get to. I think the administration's perspective is we've given it 3 months and we see the trade numbers going up and the Chinese not doing anything substantial. I partly understand the concern in this sense. Will the Chinese take the specific actions necessary on finance and oil to cause a change in strategic behavior in Pyongyang? The judgment by the administration so far is no and no. I think all roads, therefore, lead to Hamburg at the moment, and the bilateral between Xi Jinping and between President Trump on will there be an agreement to at least start changing the flow of finance into the North Korean regime, and partially a program to, if not cut in one hit, then to reduce by steps oil exports from China into North Korea. If that happens, there's a way through. If it doesn't happen, I become anxious about where this is going.
Let me ask